The fighter's true story of Dicky Eklund and Micky Ward helps to solidify it as a truly special boxing movie, depicting the complexities of family, addiction, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. It tells the compelling tale of two brothers who navigate the professional boxing world while grappling with personal demons and familial strife. The fighter stands out for its gritty realism, intense performances, and a story that resonates beyond the ring. It's a tale of redemption, resilience, and the unyielding bond of brotherhood, all set against the backdrop of the rough-and-tumble world of boxing. The Fighter is a true sports story based on the lives of half-brothers Dicky Eklund and Micky Ward, two real-life boxers from Lowell, Massachusetts. Their story is one of contrasts. Dicky is the older brother, once a promising fighter whose career was derailed by drugs and crime, and Micky, the younger, emerged from his brother's shadow to carve his own path in the boxing world. This juxtaposition of two lives, intertwined yet distinctly different, forms the crux of the narrative, offering a raw, unfiltered, and shockingly accurate look at their real-life journey in and out of the ring. Dicky Eklund's early boxing career. Dicky held an impressive record in the 1970s and 1980s. Dicky Eklund, Christian Bale, looks confused in The Fighter. Dicky Eklund's, Christian Bale, true story begins in Lowell, Massachusetts, where he grew up in a family deeply entwined in the boxing world. Known for his quick feet and sharp reflexes, Eklund's early career was marked by a series of wins that put him on the map as a promising welterweight fighter. Eklund's fighting style was a blend of agility and tactical prowess, making him a tough opponent in the ring. Known as the Pride of Lowell, Eklund held the USA New England welterweight title twice between 1979 and 1983. His professional career, which spanned from 1975 to 1985, followed an impressive amateur record where he won 194 of 200 bouts. Eklund's professional debut was a loss, but he quickly bounced back, winning 10 consecutive fights against opponents like Doug Romano, Terry Rondo, Carlos Garcia, Randy Milton, and Mike Michaud. Eklund's career included a first-round knockout victory over C.J. Faison and a win over Alan Clark in 9 rounds. Eklund's professional record culminated in 19 wins, including 4 knockouts, and 10 losses. However, Eklund's journey was not just about the victories, it was also defined by the struggles and challenges he faced outside the ring. Eklund's early years set the stage for what would become a life of highs and lows, both in and out of the boxing arena. Dicky Eklund vs. Sugar Ray Leonard. Dicky took on one of boxing's biggest names. Dicky, Christian Bale, and Micky, Mark Wahlberg, in the gym in The Fighter. One of the most pivotal moments in Dicky Eklund's boxing career was his July 18, 1978 fight against Sugar Ray Leonard, a rising star in the boxing world. This bout was more than just a match, it was Eklund's chance to prove himself on a national stage. Eklund entered the ring as an underdog, but showcased his skill and resilience, with Leonard even being knocked down, a moment Eklund would later refer to as the highlight of his career. Ultimately, though Eklund was knocked down twice and lost by unanimous decision, the match became famous for a moment where Leonard tripped and fell, which Eklund claimed as a knockdown. This claim was later disputed, with Leonard and the referee asserting it was a slip. The fight, however, was not just about the moments in the ring. It was also a turning point for Eklund, and his career started to decline afterward. The fight against Leonard symbolized the peak of Eklund's boxing journey, after which his life took a different turn. His battle with addiction began to overshadow his career, leading to a gradual fade from the boxing spotlight. Growing up in the shadow of his older brother Dicky, Ward was no stranger to the harsh realities of life in Lowell. His early career was a challenging mix of wins and losses, as he struggled to find his footing in the professional boxing world. However, Ward's resilience and hard work eventually paid off. He developed a reputation as a tough, relentless fighter, becoming known as Irish Micky Ward. He turned professional in 1985 and quickly made a mark by winning his first 14 fights. Despite a period of setbacks in the early 90s, including 4 consecutive losses, Ward returned with renewed vigor after a hiatus and hand surgery. His comeback was impressive, winning 9 consecutive fights and capturing the WBU's Intercontinental Light Welterweight title in 2000. Ward's style, particularly his devastating left hook to the body, became legendary. He earned a shot at the IBF Light Welterweight Championship in 1997 but was unsuccessful. In 2000, Ward's perseverance paid off when he won the WBU Light Welterweight title by defeating Shane Erie. This victory was part of a series of fights that bolstered his reputation, including a 10-round decision victory over Emmanuel Augustus, voted the Ring magazine's 2001 Fight of the Year. Ward is best known for his trilogy of fights with Arturo Gatti, beginning in 2002. The first fight, a majority decision win for Ward, was an intense battle that earned the 2002 Ring magazine Fight of the Year. the rematch saw Gatti victorious, and in their third encounter, Gatti won again by unanimous decision. These fights were not just displays of physical prowess but also incredible tenacity and heart, with both fighters requiring hospital care afterward, via the Globe and Mail. This trilogy, particularly the first fight, is considered one of the greatest in boxing history and earned Ward immense respect and recognition in the boxing community. While The Fighter is extremely accurate in retelling real events compared to other biopics, Ward's boxing stats are the only element where the film takes major creative liberties. In the movie, Ward's career record is 30-7, with 20 KOs, when he fights Shea Neary. However, in real life, his record was 34-9 with 25 KOs. The movie also sees Ward losing severely to Mike Munjin when, in reality, the fight went for 10 rounds and Munjin won by the slightest of margins. Additionally, going into the Munjin fight in The Fighter, Ward was on a losing streak, but in real life, Ward was on a 4-fight winning streak. Dicky Eklund's drug addiction explained. Dicky was featured in a documentary about Ediciton. Dicky, Christian Bale, and Micky, Mark Wahlberg, on the couch in The Fighter. Addiction is a recurring theme in the story of Dicky Eklund and Micky Ward. Eklund's battle with drug addiction had a profound impact on both his life and his brother's. It was a struggle that brought to light the harsh realities of addiction, particularly in the world of sports. To accurately depict Dicky in this condition, Bale dropped to 145 pounds for The Fighter. Eklund's descent into drug abuse not only derailed his boxing career but also strained his relationships with his family, including Ward. Dicky Eklund's life and struggles with addiction were documented in the 1995 HBO documentary High on Crack Street, Lost Lives in Lowell.